Hello, welcome to the unboxing of my new Kindle and possibly a reading vlog. This Christmas, I wished for a Kindle or an e-reader because I love reading. I also love the touching of the books and buying new books and smelling the new books. But lately it's become kind of uncomfortable or impractical to drag around the physical copies of books because I do study abroad, I travel a lot, and so I was thinking it could be really nice to have a Kindle and be able to just download almost any book on there and honestly take it with me wherever I go, because most of the times I do try to take a book with me, and it will be really nice to be able to take my new Kindle. It's the 2022 basic Kindle, I believe it's called. When I was thinking about getting one or wishing for one for Christmas, I did a research on which one I should get because I didn't even know there's so many models these days, because we did have one, or my older sister got one when she was younger. It's been many years, and so we have this one old one. So I got used to reading with a Kindle a couple of years back. I did used to use it, but then it's really old, it's lagging, it's really slow, and also we've been passing it around in my family. I had it for a little bit, then my dad wanted it for a bit, and then my sister took it from him. So it's been circling for a long time. I was thinking about which one I want to buy. I watched a bunch of videos and I read some articles, and so based on that I got the basic one, the 2022 one. Lately I've been thinking about if it was the right decision, because I was choosing between this one and then the paper, I think it's also 2022 Kindle Paperwhite. But I know that the difference between this basic Kindle and the Paperwhite is that it's a little bit bigger. This one is really small, it's pocket size. I think it might be one of the smallest ones that Kindle makes, but don't quote me on that. Then also I think the Paperwhite is waterproof, or at least water resistant. And the third thing that caught my attention was that if you use the lighting of the display, you can adjust the warmth or the color of the light. You can set it to warmer yellow tone or a more colder white one, I guess, which I think is the thing that concerns me the most, because I do like using this yellowish light on my phone or on my laptop because it's easier on my eyes. But I got this one, the basic one. We're gonna open it and see if it works out, because honestly I don't know what I would do if I think I'm gonna love it. I don't think I'm gonna have any issues with it. I chose this one because it was 40 euros cheaper, and I didn't think that the 3 extra features I mentioned are worth spending that amount of money. Let's unpack this. I'm so excited. Okay, let's do it. This is gonna be a little ASMR, so I saved the opening of this package for this very video. Okay, so we got the original packaging. Then we have this paperish cardboard thing. In here there's the charging cable. Then we have some papers, some manuals, I think. And then we have, I hope this is the correct way, the Kindle. It's really small. On a first look, it literally fits into my palm really nicely, which I think is gonna be a big plus when reading. I can just hold it with one hand, the other one, and it's no problem. And you can hold it with fingers on both sides, which I think is really convenient. So let's open it. Okay, this is what it looks like. I hope it's charged at least a little bit. Okay, I'm gonna try to hold the button. Here we go. Hello? Hello? I think I just turned it off. I don't know how to control this. So the first thing is we're gonna set the language. I'm from the Czech Republic, but I use English mostly, so it also doesn't have Czech. So I'm gonna choose English. Select your region. Let's do United States. It's loading. Okay, we're gonna have to wait. Meanwhile, it loads. I also ordered some stickers and a see-through cover for the Kindle, because I do love my covers, my protective covers on my phone, laptop, everything I own basically. And then here I think should be the matte protective screen, because I didn't want the flipping case. For some reason I thought it would be weird to just flip it, have it in the back. I didn't know if I would like it. That's why I bought the protective screen. This video is kind of inspired with Hal Jones, which I discovered her YouTube channel not long ago, and I just love her videos. She does these reading vlogs, and she was also unboxing her Kindle and some book reviews. So it's inspired by her. And what I was going to say is that she bought some, what are they called? You know, the thing that you put on your phone? It was famous for a while, where you have this circle thingy. You hold your phone in between your fingers. I can't remember, pocket something? Sock pocket? I think something like that. And so she has one for the Kindle. She actually has a couple, I think. She put some patch here, here, and here. And then if I understood correctly, it's magnetic, and then she can transfer the pop socket. The pop socket, she could like transfer it based on how she was reading at the moment. Like if she was reading it with her right hand, like up here, she could put it here. Or if she was reading with her left hand, she could transfer it here. I didn't find any good one online, because I want one that you can put like all 3 fingers in, like the middle finger in the middle and then the 2 around. So you wouldn't have to have your fingers here or like this and then hold the circle thingy right here, because I feel like that would hurt. So for now, I'm just gonna use the cover as it is, and maybe in the future, if I found a good pop socket, I will buy one. Okay, looks like it's loaded. Hello, welcome to your new Kindle 11th generation. I didn't mention that in the intro. You can set up easily on this device, or if you have the Kindle app on your phone, you can use the app for even faster setup. I don't have the phone app, and I'm thinking if it's better to have one, because I don't know what the advantages are. I think because you can like download some books on your phone and then transfer it to the Kindle through there. I'm gonna have to research. I'll be back. So I'm doing a research on the app. I'm trying to find out if it's actually useful. I honestly can't find anything useful. So I'm just gonna try to download the app and see what's in there. Oh, very pretty. So I think I have to sign into my Amazon account. Also, I remembered one more thing is I got the Kindle without ads, because I know you can get it cheaper with the ads. Honestly, it doesn't look really updated. When I open it like this, I don't know if you can see it, but there's, I guess, books right here. With the purchase of the Kindle, I did get, I think, 3 months of the Kindle Unlimited, which the normal price, if I remember, is 10 euros a month, which is not bad, but I know that there are some online libraries where you can borrow books from them and then transfer it into your Kindle. And I just don't know if I will use the Kindle Unlimited enough for it to be worth it for me to pay for it, but we'll see. I still have 2 months, because they do start the free trial when you purchase the Kindle, which I purchased it probably about a month ago, maybe 3 weeks ago. But I still have 2 more months. I can use it, see if it's worth it, if it's good. I did hear that it's pretty good, but there's not like all the books in the world in there, which I mean, it makes sense, but I was kind of surprised. So we're gonna do setup with your phone, link and continue. Now we're gonna see what happens. Oh, it says connected. Oh, I think I have to wait until it loads on my phone. Welcome to your new Kindle. Make this Kindle kid friendly. No thanks. Now we're in my library. As I said, this video is inspired by Hal Jones, so I'm gonna link her channel in the description just so you can go check it out for yourself. She read a couple of books that I was interested in. I even have a whole list, I think, on my phone of books that I wanted to download out of my Kindle when I get it. And on my list, there is Acotar, Taylor Jenkins Reid, in general, because she's a great author. I think, is it the one that wrote Daisy Jones and the Six? It is! Then I have Games People Play, Behind the Net, which I think is the book that Hal Jones read, and I got really interested. Normal People, which I saw the series, but I haven't read the book yet. Twisted Love, Archer's Voice, and Shame by Skylar Mason. I think I want to start with the Behind the Net, so let's try to search for the book here. I'm gonna try to do it through the app. Behind the Net, a grumpy sunshine hockey romance. Interesting. Read for free. It says thank you, kristyna.docekal, which you're welcome, but where's the book? Oh, I think it's here. You can set it up so then when you turn it off, you will see the book cover on here. It does. Look at this. This is so pretty. I mean, I love this because it does give you like a feeling of holding the book in your hand. You know, it's not the same thing, but you know what I mean. Now, let's unpack the cover. So this is what it looks like. Nothing special. It's a clear case. I got these stickers, which my idea was that I would kind of decorate the cover with these stickers because, like I said, I didn't like any in the online store. So I hope you can see some of them. Now let's unpack the display cover. So I'm gonna try to put it on.
Okay, I don't know if this is gonna work, but I'm gonna try my best. And we're gonna style my Kindle cover and put on the screen protector.
Okay, so I picked some that I really like and I think would work well, but I still have too many, so I have to pick which ones I'm gonna actually use. My plan is to kind of go for these corner ones and then add stuff in the middle and on top. I can't do that. You know what? I'm just gonna start taping stuff down because I'm over this. Not straight. Okay, I think this might be it. So I'm gonna tape the rest of it down. Okay, this is the final result. I think I'm pretty happy with it. It was kind of stressful to do it, to be honest, but I really love the stickers I chose and I feel like it works together pretty well. Now, we need to do the screen protector, which usually I do pretty well with, but it's not my favorite part. This is taking me way longer than I expected. It's currently 3:50 p.m., which that's not late at all. It's just that here it gets dark outside really quick. Like it's literally just the afternoon, like we're in the middle of the afternoon. But here's my all geared up Kindle. It just feels so surreal to like hold it in my hand like this. I know it probably sounds stupid to someone, but for me, I'm so happy because I've been watching all these videos for so long and now I'm literally holding it in my hand. Now I want to start reading the book that's on the cover. I would love to read, and then maybe if I'm like surprised or I want to say something about the book, I will stop and tell you guys, because I feel like that's a really great way to talk about a book, because I do have my own Czech podcast and there I talked about books I've read, but it was difficult to do because I would record it once in a couple of months. By then I couldn't really remember the books in detail, so I feel like me talking about it wasn't bad or anything, but I didn't give too much insight or like my personal experience, so I feel like this could be a really great way to do it. So let's go read. Okay, we're starting chapter 1. So as you see, I barely started reading and I already got interrupted, which is why I knew that this reading vlog is going to be difficult to film, because when I'm at home, it's difficult to do something apart from the others. Now it is 4:30, so I'm going to attempt to read at least for 30 minutes until 4, and then I'll update you on the book. So the two main characters were just introduced, and I did not expect them to meet in the way they are going to meet. That's all I'm gonna say for now. I got to a part and there's a sentence like very lightly underlined and it says 3,715 highlighters. I guess it means that people highlighted this part. I didn't even know Kindle shows this to you, and I think maybe I can highlight. I can highlight. And it's highlighted. And I can add a note or share the highlight. This is the best thing ever. I can search it in Wikipedia. Like I can highlight a word and search it in Wikipedia or have it translated. This is cool. Okay, let's continue. Okay, I can see why people highlighted this part. Okay, I'm gonna highlight the first sentence. It's so sassy. I can't deal. What? I'm on page 16 and I'm already freaking out. The way this is going. At first, I thought it might be a little bit cheesy or what's the other word? Cliche. But it's great so far. Like, it's surprising. Like, the style of writing, I think, is surprising to me. I just finished the 6th chapter. That means I'm on page 38. Surprisingly, I got into this book really fast. Like sometimes I have an issue with a new book where it takes time for me to get interested in the plot and in the characters, but this one sucked me in pretty fast. I think now I'm gonna go do something else, take a break from reading, although I really don't want to because I'm so into it, but I need to do other stuff. I also started freaking out about some university assignment that I still have to do. My semester is all wrapped up besides for this one thing. Actually, one more thing, which is that I have to prove my internship that I did over the summer, and now I have to do some documents for it, and it's just annoying, but I have to do it because I have both of those deadlines within 2 weeks, I think, like 2 weeks from now. So once in a while I remember, I freak out, but it's fine. Good morning. So I haven't even gotten ready or anything because it's still the morning, but I came across this video on Instagram, I think it was a reel, where this woman said that 4 times a year on Amazon there's this thing called Stuff Your Kindle Day, and it's literally you go to Amazon, you type that in, and you can get thousands of books for free. Like, this is insane. It's only today, it's 27th of December, and I think she said it might last for 72 hours, but I mean when this video comes out it's gonna be over for sure because I have to upload some other videos first. But just so you know, for later, it is supposed to be 4 times a year. You will know for next time. So let me show you real quick. You just go to Amazon, you type in Stuff Your Kindle Day. You see it's already showing up, and then you have all these books for free. See, like 0, 0, 0. And so you just go to a book, you click on buy. Well, now we have a problem, but you just add it like this into your cart, you quote unquote buy it, and then it shows up on your Kindle. I already did some, so if you go to your library, then see, all these books showed up because I only downloaded this through Kindle Unlimited, and then all these books I just got for free on Amazon. I'll try to look for the dates for the year 2024 and put it somewhere here so you know for next year. But this is so great. Like, I'm starting to get obsessed with all these little things about reading and Kindle. Hello, excuse the lighting and everything, but I've been reading on the bus, and I realized I just got to the first scene where the two characters interact in a more intimate way, let's say. And I realized I didn't react. Like, I was reading. I don't know if it was influenced by the fact that I was on the bus, but I was reading, and then I think I was more confused because at first I didn't notice the setting that the author has set up. And so after I read through the whole scene, confused and kind of not disappointed, but just weirded out, I went back and then I read the important part again, the setting of the scene, and I was like, aha. So then I felt better, but honestly, it was pretty disappointing. Like, I was expecting a lot from that first intimate interaction, and I didn't even react. So we'll see how it goes. The thing is, like, it's been so slow burn that I've been craving this moment, and then it just happened like this. Now there's even more tension, which is understandable, but I don't know. Remember when I said that it's not too cliche? Well, now it might be a little, but I'm still enjoying it. I want to clarify though, where the moment happened, I was surprised. Like, I did not expect it to happen then and there. I guess at least that's good, an element of a surprise. It's getting spicier and spicier, and it's getting better, I think, because I mean, before I said that it was too slow burn for me in the beginning, but now I feel like, I mean, honestly, maybe I don't know the definition of slow burn. I was just thinking that it takes a really long time to, I guess, get to the desired place, spot by the reader, you know what I mean? Like, if we want the people to be together or something, maybe it's different, because now it's like picking up the pace and like getting there more and more slowly, but also more fast. I don't know how to explain this, so maybe I'll Google the definition of slow burn, to be honest. But as I said, it's picking up the pace, and I really like it about that. I think I'm almost halfway through. I'm at 46% of the book. The thing is, I haven't been reading a lot lately because I've been sick. It was Christmas time and New Year's time, and we've had a lot of visits and everything, so I didn't really have time, or I was too lazy, or I don't know, or I was too tired. But when I do pick up the book and start reading, I just inhale it almost. I just finished the book. I was on the bus on my way home. I'd like to share final thoughts. Honestly, I have very mixed emotions or like feelings from the book, because the thing is, sometimes I dreaded reading almost like a tiny bit, and then other times I was excited to read and finish the book. It was easy to read. I read it pretty fast, considering, like, if I counted the time altogether, it would be a pretty short time. Other than that, it took me almost 2 weeks, but just because I was doing a lot of other stuff. And I mean, technically it's not that long. I saw myself not picking it up as often as I would think I would, and be like so eager to read it. I remember the time when I read Daisy Jones and the Six. I was so excited to just read it. Not even to finish it, but to actually read it, because it was so captivating. You were in a completely different world, and when I was doing other stuff and not reading, I would think about that world and the characters and the story and everything. That book is genius. It might be one of my all-time favorites. There was some stuff at the end that kind of surprised me. I think it ended kind of abruptly for my taste, and then it said something about, if you want to read one more spicy scene of the two main characters, you have to subscribe to my newsletter and blah 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 blah. And I was like, that's a really weird thing to do, or I haven't seen that happen before. But I'm not sure if it's just on the Kindle or like electronic version of the book, or if it would say it in the actual physical book itself. And then they offered me an excerpt from the second book in this series. It's not like another part of the book. I think it just takes another two characters from the book and then writes a story about that. But I did already download the book from Kindle Unlimited, and I don't know if I do want to read it. I think I will, to be honest, because I mean, I have it for free, and it will still include the two characters from this book, I think. And then it also asked me to rate the book out of 5 stars. And at first I gave it 3, but then I was like, maybe that's a little bit too harsh because I did enjoy reading the book. It just wasn't the best book I've ever read, I would say. And then if I could rate it like with decimals, I think it's what it's called, I would give it 3.8. So then I changed it to 4 stars. What I did like about the story is that they brought up like mental health issues and anxiety and how it's difficult to deal with that. Also, it included like therapy, medication, so that's one thing I really liked. And then the other thing, which was very cliche, but like standing up for yourself, which I think is really important. And it was there from 2 different points of views, like from 2 different characters. So I think that kind of gave it an interesting angle. I don't think this is a spoiler, but it's a nickname that one of the characters uses for the other one. And I mean, I can't even say it's cute, because theoretically it is. In practice, it was just so annoying because I think the issue was that it was used just too many times. Like it was there on every other page, and I think maybe that's why it was annoying. And one last thing I have in my notes is that the story is very, very unrealistic. I didn't hate it, because I mean, we do read books, or at least I do read books to escape the real world and experience some other things through words and books. But that's why I didn't get pulled into the book as much as I did or would with some other books, I guess. Now I wanted to include some quotes that I highlighted, and I thought there weren't that many, but in the end I have quite a few of them. And so this one I think is funny. Maybe it's not funny for other people, but I think it is, and it's because it's like based around hockey, or like the main character plays hockey, so you know, there's the topic of hockey. And it says, "She probably thinks I've been hit in the head with the puck too many times." Some of these I really don't remember highlighting. Some other, I didn't highlight the whole like paragraph. The paragraph was basically about kind of undermining yourself, like you being the person who says you can do something first, like before other people say it, degrading yourself instead of praising yourself for doing something. And so then the quote is, "I guess I say it first so others won't," which I thought was really smart. Sad, but smart. And then I think this was kind of connected to it. And it says, "How can anyone ever say yes to you if you say no to yourself first?" Also a good one. I should practice this in real life. Oh, okay. Now seriously, one last thing I'm gonna say about this book, and I think it's really important to mention because I think this book is known for being spicy. I mean, in the beginning, the spicy scenes were nice, but then again, I felt like there were just too many of them and it was all kind of the same. Okay, and that's it about the book, and now I want to conclude the user experience with the Kindle in general. I have to say I'm really excited, I'm really happy about it, and when I was saying that I wasn't sure if the basic one was the right choice or if I should have gone with the Paperwhite, I think honestly this was a great choice because a lot of the times I don't use the lighting under light, I'm not sure what it's called, but just the light on the screen. Most of the time I have it at 0 and read just when there's natural light or the light in my room, and then sometimes when it's dark I do use it, but it doesn't bother me. I'm not missing the yellow tone that the Paperwhite has as much as I thought I would. Then the size, honestly I think this is a perfect fit in my hand, whereas the Paperwhite is supposed to be slightly bigger, and I don't know how I would handle it because like I said, I think this is the like biggest size that's comfortable in my hand. I'm still thinking about getting the pop socket because I'm scared that I'm gonna drop it somewhere or someone's gonna like bump into me and it's gonna fall out of my hand. But other than that, I think it's a nice fit. We'll see how I continue using it in the next couple of months. I mean, I think I will be using it a lot because I am going on Erasmus to Belgium, I think in 3 weeks. I don't really think I'll be bringing too many physical books. I think I might take some just to decorate my residency room and to have something for my home with me. And I do still have at least like 10 or 12 English books that I bought in the summer because there was this huge sale. So I still have a bunch of books that I haven't read at home. I mean, which reader doesn't? I think that's it for this video. Thank you for watching and I'll see you in the next one. Bye!